In this episode, we'll attempt to recover the lost combination for my wife's old bike lock, a cable lock by WordLock. Hey folks, welcome to Pugs Picks Locks. If you're new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll always be notified when I release new content like this. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Click that like button and leave a question or a comment down below. I don't always get everything right, so if I got something wrong or if there's something I could do differently or something I could do better, please let me know. I truly want to learn from all of you to continue to grow my knowledge and skill set and provide you with better and better content. Let's start with the shout out of the week. This week's shout out goes to Lockkraken. As of filming this episode, he has 291 subscribers, and given the quality of the picking that he does, that number should be way higher. So let's help him out with a sub and see if we can get him over that 300 mark. As for his content, I love how family-focused Lockkraken is. His kids often make noisy appearances in his videos, and he even has videos showcasing his 4- and 6-year-old and his wife opening master locks. Beyond all that, though, he truly is a talented picker, and he has multiple videos showcasing that skill by opening challenge locks, by speed picking other locks. All in all, it's truly incredibly impressive picking skills that he demonstrates on his channel. Okay, let's dive into this episode. So you're probably wondering, why the hell is Pugs wearing gloves? And we'll get to that in just a moment. But first I wanted to talk about this lock just a teeny bit. During our recent move across state lines, we found my wife's old bike lock, this one here. And of course, the combination to this lock has been long forgotten. And this cable lock is actually pretty typical of the cheap combination locks that you can find at big box stores like Target and Walmart and stuff. And these locks can be decoded fairly easily by putting tension on the locking mechanism, by pulling outwards on it, and then feeling each dial for the gates. So that's what we're going to be doing. The reason I'm wearing gloves is because my hands tend to sweat a fair amount. Sorry to be gross, but my hands tend to sweat a fair amount, and that means that as I'm trying to grip the cable and pull outwards, my hands tend to slip and slide. So that's the reason for the gloves. Okay, let's have a crack at this lock. So I'm pulling outwards pretty hard. And I'm going to turn this first dial. I'm going to work left to right. I can see as I pull on the locking mechanism, I can see it move, the gap appearing on the right side here. So that tells me that the locking mechanism is going to slide out this way. So I'm going to start on the opposite side from that. Some locks, what you'll do instead is you'll feel for which dial is stiffest. But this is a pretty cheap lock with pretty poor tolerances, so I'm just going to go work from left to right. All right, tension, start turning the dial, and I'm feeling for when it pops into gate. I didn't hear anything, but I did see that on, what is that, an M here, I did see that that the entire dial, that entire first dial, slid over just a little bit to the left, which means that the lug was passing through the gate and no longer pulling that the dial with the locking mechanism with the lug over to the right. So let's do that again, and maybe you'll be able to see when that drops in right here. Okay, so now when I pull it, you can see that these 3 dials that we haven't touched yet, they move to the right with the locking mechanism, with the I don't even know what to call it, the bar with lugs on it. They're being pulled over, whereas this one is not. So that tells me that the lug is sitting in the gate, in the dial. So now I'm going to tackle the next one. And that time I heard it click through the gate. And you can also feel the dial and try to turn it. Once it's in the gate, it's going to be kind of seized up. It won't turn because the lug will be in the gate, and that'll prevent the dial from rotating. So that's our second letter in this combination. Now I'm going to tackle this next one. And you heard that click. Is that in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that dial is no longer being pulled to the right. It can be moved from side to side, and if I put more pressure on, it's sticking, so the lug is sticking in the gate. All right, so now the last dial, and there we go. So the combination, MEAN. So if you see this this type of cable lock and you've lost the combination, see, if you have one of these types of cable locks and you've lost the combination, that is how you go about decoding it, just by outward tension, so that these lugs are being pulled right up against the dial, and when you hit an open part of the dial, when you hit the gate within the dial, those lugs will pass through, and you'll be able to decipher the combination, decode the combination one dial at a time.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, remember to drop a like and leave a comment or a question below. If you're new here, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more content like this. Until the next video, happy picking y'all.